Now, look, the US Vice President JD Vance says that free speech in the UK is in retreat. This is the speech he gave.
The threat that I worry the most about vis-a-vis Europe is not Russia, it's not China, it's not any other external actor. And what I worry about is the threat from within, the retreat of Europe from some of its most fundamental values, values shared with the United States of America. In Britain and across Europe, free speech, I fear, is in retreat.
I thought he made some very interesting comments there, Tom. But in terms of the UK, I mean, it was only a week or so ago when a person in Manchester was arrested for burning a Quran. Is free speech dead in the UK? Is JD Vance right?
It's certainly in retreat, and I wish it didn't take the American Vice President to point it out, but that is the world that we live in. JD Vance is absolutely right about all of this. We've had people being arrested for Quran burnings recently. As you say, a survey from a few years ago found that 9 people a day were being arrested in England and Wales for posting offensive things on the internet. We even have school children who have been issued with these non-crime hate incidents for calling each other names on the playground. If that's not a free speech crisis, I don't really know what is. And it's particularly sinister in this country because, as we've seen in many other countries as well, at the same time as we've got people having their collars felt by the police for things that they say and sound off about on the internet, petty crime, violent crime is going either unpunished or underpunished. You know, you're very unlikely to get a policeman to attend in the UK if your house has been burgled, if you've been burgled by someone. But if you tell them they misgendered you on the way out, they're probably going to send a SWAT team around in about 5 minutes. It's completely absurd. And I'm glad JD Vance has pointed it out. The question is whether or not our own political leaders will take any of this on board.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree with you more that it's just such a shame you've got to have the US Vice President pointing out the bleeding obvious to what has been one of the great bastions of freedom in the world, the UK. Tom Slater, thanks so much for your time tonight. Really appreciate it.